Hello and welcome. This is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more Transport Fever. And one thing that I've been neglecting for some time is the connection of this route into Long Beach itself. So I would like to rectify that by putting in another station here, another truck station. And I'm going to want to put that near the industrial zone if I'm correct. Let's just double check here. Long Beach. Yeah, they need fuel for the industrial zone. So, where's a good place to put our truck station? So, if we put it in here, that should cover most of the industrial zone, as far as I can tell. So right about there. Looks good. And then what we need to do is set up a line so we can get rid of this view. And we'll create a new line that goes from... Actually, hold on. Yeah, so this is the fuel station. I just want to make sure of that. So, add station. Start. Add station. Start there. Come on over. And that will be good. And then we need to have our vehicles. So we need the American Horse Cart. We'll buy 2 of those and set them on line 11. Out of curiosity, what is line 10? Line 10 is a passenger line, I think, in Long Beach as well. So hopefully that can help the city out quite a bit. And do we want to think about hooking up Long Beach to a passenger line eventually? Not sure I'm ready for that at the moment. But we can at least go ahead and continue with time. So we can make some money here because we don't have a lot of money. We're going to have our train coming out with its 2 cars that are going to be able to bring more passengers back and forth between Provo and Hampton. And I have noted that this line has actually made it so that Hampton's a much bigger city than it used to be. It is now, I think, number 2 in our little world here. So connecting other cities to this line, passenger line, would be a good idea. And I think a great place to do that would probably be connect this line to this line and have our passenger line go from Provo over to Denton. Because we already have the infrastructure already set up for that line. And it won't be too bad. All we have to do is divert off a passenger station, which we can just do by bringing it out this way. And honestly, a line from here out this way might be a good way to try and get to Long Beach. Or if we put it on the other side, if we put the station over here, we could go Ontario to Long Beach. I mean, this is still tricky terrain here, but I think it's doable. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at the districts here. So residential's over here, so we're going to probably want the passenger line on that side anyway. Yeah, that seems to make sense. We got a little bit of tricky terrain here because there is quite a bit of a slope if we take a look at that. But I figure we cross the street here in this way, go around, and then come over here to the station. At least that's the ideal. And again, there's not a whole lot of infrastructure that needs to be built for that because we already have the line. So let's go ahead and take a look at that because we already are racking up some cash that we can start thinking about it. But actually, we're going to want a passenger station And I need to rotate it around here. Now the train might make this a little bit tricky. But that looks good right about... I had it there. There we go. That looks good. That's a passenger line. Just want to double check that. And the connection... I want to slow things down to just normal speed while we do this. Because I don't like missing a lot of things. I also have to get another train, obviously, to make this line work. I'm thinking maybe we go off of here first. That would probably be the better way of getting this line set up. Alright, and I also have to make sure that it is... Can't quite tell. Alright, let's do that. I can't quite tell if it's actually hooking up here. It's not. It's going to be tricky to get it to do what I want it to do, so... Alright. That looks good there. As long as it's connected, which it isn't. Alright, that might do it. That looks better. There we go. It's actually connected. And then we're crossing the street here, which is another thing that I'm looking to do. I think that is going to be what we're going to do. We'll accept that. Then we're going to need to loop it around. Gradually. Now I'm going more or less up as much as I can here. And we're probably going to have to cut into the train a little bit to get this to work. Yeah, there's not really anywhere else I can go here. I'm just going to go ahead and connect it. As long as it is legally connected. Because not sure it's going to get much better than that. Yeah, there we go. We're going to have to cut into this hill quite a lot to get that to work, but it is what it is. It's going to cost me $125,000. There we go. Now we've got the passenger line connection done. At least on this end. And now we have to connect it the other way so that we can get from Provo over to the passenger station over here. So I would like to have this line come out this way, connect here and over here, and that will be our main way. So let's have it branch off right about where it curves. I want to make sure that's a legal connection. It looks good. All right. We're going to have to do a little bit of branching at one point. So what I'd like to do is come across the... All right, I'm just going to bring it close to the street, and then we'll go from there. All right. So there's the line. I think what I'm going to do is start curving it a little bit. Like so. And then what I'd like to do is I'd like to curve it in a way that it can connect to the line going both ways. So we'll have a curve that comes in, kind of at a steep angle. I think that's correct. Whether or not it's connecting, it isn't. Yeah, see, that's what I want right there. See if that's it. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Okay. And then we're going to need to go the other way as well. So right about where it curves, we're going to have another offshoot. And it's going to come over this way. Of course, we're going to make sure that it's legally placed and not like what it is right now. That looks good. I'm not a fan of how it's having to carve into the terrain, but of course I want to make sure it's legal on the other side, because if it's not, then, you know, that's not great, obviously. All right, looks good to me, so we're going to go ahead and accept that. All right, so there's our line. Now we're going to want to need the signal. So we'll put a signal going this way. We'll put another signal going this way. And then we need a signal for this side. A signal coming this way. And there could be traffic coming this way as well. So I might as well put another signal in here so that they stop. And then we're going to need a signal here and one there, I think. Oh, we might also need a signal here. Okay, I think that is good. We're probably going to need a signal here as well. There we go. Okay, I'm hoping that that makes everything work. I'm going to have to go over to Denton here and put a signal in over here as well. So we've got one signal there, one signal there, and another signal this way. Okay. So there we go with signals. I think we're pretty much good to go to set up a line. Of course, we still need the train, and we already know the modern trains that we're using are very expensive, so we don't quite have the cash for it. But eventually, it'd be nice to get this passenger route working. That way we can really improve Denton and get its population up. And another thing we can do is we can set another train. Now that we have this connection, we could also set up a freight train that picks up the food and brings it to Hampton to upgrade Hampton. Now, we don't have a freight line yet, but that's something we can do pretty easily with the existing infrastructure. Another thing that I like to do is we're losing money in this line because we have far too many cars or buses. Age 10 years. All right, so we can find our oldest cart here. That's what I want to find. 10 years. 25 years. All right, we can get rid of this guy. So this guy here. Do you have any passengers on you? No, go to depot. Okay. Details. 28 years. So you can also, if you do not have passengers, go to depot. All right, what do we got here? Details, 28 years. So you don't have any passengers, can also go to depot. All right, what else we got? Details, 10 years. Details, 28 years. Okay. You got passengers, so I'll let you drop off. Matter of fact, let's zoom in on you. This wagon's taking forever. Alright, so it looks like we're going to this stop here. I want to make sure I slow it down because I don't want this wagon taking on passengers. I just want them dropping off. Oh, they just took passengers. I was trying to avoid that. Oh, well, this gives us time to accumulate money. Oh, another stop where there's passengers sitting there. It's not giving me time to react, unfortunately. But I would love to get this guy into the depot. Oh, you know what? While we wait, let's go ahead and sell all these road vehicles that are sitting here. All right, let's zoom back in on you. You're about to make another drop off here. Again, loading up with passengers. I can't really stop that. Oh, well. You know what? That's probably fine. That in and of itself might turn this line around. And what are your details? You're 11 years old. Okay. Well, we've got some money here. Honestly, I think this cart here is about to drop off. We come back over here. I think the line that they're about to go to does not... Oh, it has more passengers. It's really disappointing. I just can't get this guy to unload. We might just have to have him... Oh, and he blew right through that stop. Still has 4 passengers. Oh, we're not following the right vehicle here. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. But I would love to get that guy to offload. Anyway. Now, I think we can go ahead and buy another train here. How is our main train doing? Where is it? There it is. It's not quite full up on passengers, so I don't see a reason to upgrade, except for the fact that we've got how many passengers? Oh, wow. Yeah, never mind. All right, in any case, let's go into the depot. But you're going to have a little bit of a problem, but because our first stop's going to be Provo, I don't think we need to adjust the depot just yet. But we will buy a train here. We're going to buy the best train we can, which has a nice 60 kilometer an hour top speed. We'll buy that. And then we'll buy as many of these new passenger cars as we can get. So, 1 for now. Geez, these things are so expensive. It's ridiculous. You know what? Screw it. I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to borrow 500,000 here. And we're going to get a car. And let's set this guy a new line. Okay, so first stop is going to be there. Then the second stop is going to be there. And that's good. Go ahead. Might not come out, though, because of this train. Oh, crap. I'm going to need signals here. Put a signal there. A signal here. A signal there. Just so we don't have a collision. Wasn't necessary before, but... Oh. Never set you on the line. That should be line 12. So, should stop at the signal. Let the other train through. Off we go. And before we get too far ahead of ourselves, I'm also going to want to set up passenger lines with going vehicles in Denton. So first things first, let's go ahead and go to our road setup, passengers, and we've got our bus stops. And let's go ahead and take a look at our zones. So we have our train area, so we're going to want to drop off near there, and we can get some of these neighborhoods nearby as well. We're going to want neighborhood over here. We'll put that out. I'm going to go ahead and have one over by the industrial zone. Why not? And then we'll do another one on the outskirts here. Oh, that's not quite right. How do we get rid of it? Probably bulldozer. There we go. Back. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's where I wanted it. Okay. And that should cover it. I mean, I could do another one in the middle of the town, but I think we're okay with that. Okay. Yeah, we got good coverage anyway. Now we're going to need a depot for the road vehicles. I will put it off of here. And we'll go ahead and buy some of the stagecoaches. We'll start with 3. Set them a new line. And that's going to be first stop here, second stop there, third stop there, fourth stop there. Okay. Away they go. Okay, let's watch our new passenger train, which should be this one here. Yeah, there we go. 0 passengers so far. So hopefully that will build up over time, because we did just start the line. And hopefully in the time it takes this train to get where it needs to go, we'll get there. I'm curious of how it's going to get there, because this train's sitting on that track. Can't go that way. Whoops. This train should have stopped. I don't think there's a way around this now, is there? I mean, I could have a track that comes over here to try and go around. I could also do another track that comes in this way, just to give us a way to go, maybe. All right, we'll try that. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. All right, I can't see if this is connected or not, and I'm going to assume it's not. No. Okay, that looks better, but I don't know if it's connected on this end. It looks connected. I can't tell if it's connected. Yeah, it looks okay. So this gives us another way to go in case we have things like this in the future. Of course, I'm going to need to set up signals for it. So that was my bad. I didn't give my trains alternate routes here. Guess I never put a signal here either. We'll do Signal there. Signal there. There we go. So this train should reroute this way, which should allow it through. Yeah, there we go. And then this train should start. Alright, my bad, but I think we fixed it. Now, there might be a problem here, too. But we'll see. I mean, I'm hoping the signals do their job and they work for us. Alright, we do have passengers waiting for us at the train station now, so that's good. Not a lot of passengers, but hopefully it will build up over time. Right now, it's just 2 people. It's hard to say over in Provo how many people are waiting. Let's take a look at our lines and how profitable they are now. So this line is not profitable, but we just did some reduction to it. So, you know what? I'm just gonna send this guy to depot. I lose a passenger, I don't really care. But just about everything else is profitable, except line 5 on our trains is not profitable, but I think it's intermittent for this train. We're profitable on line 9. Line 12 is new. Line 13 is new. But our line 11, which is our one that's getting the fuel into the city, is profitable. Hopefully we'll see some changes here. Alright. In any case, let's go to our depot. That guy hasn't arrived yet. Let's check some of our other depots. So, we got a depot over here. Any old vehicles? Nope. Well, that's actually a new depot, so that makes sense. What about over here? Nope. And where's our other depot? Over here? Alright, we're good. Don't think there's any other cities. There was one with lumber, right? I don't remember where that was. We could find it, though. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually show you what the lines are up to. But we can at least check them out. So it's going to be one of these lines. So let's say it's line 8. Go check it out. Okay, yeah, it is line 8. Alright, so let's go over and check out line 8 and their depot in Austin. Yeah, see, we got some vehicles here we can sell. Some old ones. Some cash back. Alright, so that's a little bit north of Long Beach. Got it. That'll be a good way to orient herself. Okay, so where's our train? Alright, we got backup again. So the train... Oh, okay, I see. It's working as it should, because the train's going to come up here, and it's going to go this way. So we should be okay. Let's go ahead and speed up. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pay back the loan, maybe. How many passengers did you pick up? 3? This is a very long line, obviously. Okay. I'm gonna... Fortunately, this guy just took some stuff. Let's, watch him. Gonna come over here. Where are you going? Oh, over there. Gotcha. Alright, so pay back the loan at this point. Do we have another loan out? We have 3 million in loans? Huh. I wasn't aware of that. Alright, well, we'll deal with that. All right, so here comes our passenger train. No, that's our freight train. Passenger train's over there on our new line. You know what? I'm going to go ahead over at this depot, and I'm going to buy... Oh, we can sell this. I'm going to buy a new road vehicle, and it's going to be one of these suckers. I'm going to buy it, and we're going to set it on line 1 here. Because that's the line we're going to be removing this guy from. As soon as we get into this truck station. I'm going to slow things down, though, because I don't want him picking up the food. All right, there we go. Depot. All right, well, I think this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. Our one passenger train just is... I think just left Provo, and it's now going this way with only 4 passengers. So this line is still not really gotten going yet, but hopefully over time it will, and we'll get the people filling into Denton and make that a bigger city. But in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.